Hey guys, got my 46 Ford Coupe out here doing a little routine maintenance, or kind of a little diagnostic, I guess. So I've got my little feeler gauge to gap the plugs, and I've already got my ratchet and socket on the first plug, so I'm gonna go ahead and loosen it up, get ready to pull it out. This thing's always had a little bit of a knock to it, or I don't know if it's a lifter noise, or it might be like the bearings. Let's see if I can lay this. Well, it's not, it doesn't want to lay. So let me try to move that around. And let's get the old feeler gauge and give it a spin. So, that's pretty, it's about 0.40, and these should probably be about 0.30. So I'm going to adjust that one and adjust all the other 7, and I'll come back and give you an update on where we were on all the others. Okay, so I have gapped all 8 spark plugs. I started on this side and went each, just pull the wire off, pull the plug out. Went on the passenger side, hit all those. So we'll jump in it. And this thing's usually a little hard to start, so we'll see if it makes any difference at all on when you fire it up. And that's about the way it always sounds. It's always got a lopey sound. It sounds like it's cammed, even though it's not. The exhaust dumps out right under the, pretty much right in under the seat here, about halfway back. So I've still got to run the exhaust. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'll drive it around and see if it makes any difference in drivability. I don't know if I've ever done an actual walk around on this car or not. I played around in the past with like some blue scallops, and then I had done a little painting it flat black, doing some blue, and then kind of smoothing it back off to make the blue shine through. Did it there, did it up here on the door where my arm rests, because we did paint the dash blue when we were fixing the car up. Put a blue steering column in it, got blue and black seats in the front. But anyway, as we went forward, because the car had orange on it to begin with, I kind of liked the patina look, so I started sanding back down to the orange on the back. Painted, or had the orange wheels off my truck that went with the Gulf theme. Show you my old school sticker there. So on the door panels inside, I do have power windows. It's got the little vent window crank, but the actual windows themselves are power windows. Got a stop sign on this side, and I'm going to add some more stuff around it, stickers or tags or whatever on the passenger side, and I'll open that door when I get over there. I've got different stickers. The cowl vent on the front, it is on a power switch, so that goes up and down. If I go too far, it makes that noise, but it's on a switch down here. I've got the fan on a switch, and I keep it on all the time to keep it from overheating. Then we got the switch there, and then this other switch is a power antenna in the back, manual choke, of course headlights, windshield wipers, all the normal 46 gauges. We did add a CD player over there, and we did add the new plastic dash pieces, the reproduction ones. It's got bucket seats. Those are out of a Geo Tracker. We did incorporate power switches, and they work off of a Lincoln that we got the steering column out of. Oh, I've got a little trunk button that pops the trunk. My father-in-law is the one that did most of the work on this, and he did a great job. He narrowed the bumper on the back, welded it back together so that it tucks in and kind of fits the line of the car a lot better. Instead of sticking out all the way to the edge of the fenders, it kind of matches and goes along the curve on the side. And then I painted the Ford logo in it. He recessed or Frenched the license plate bracket in. Got the spare tire in the back. And then to go along with kind of the rat rod theme, I've got my battery in the back. So I cut out a picnic basket to cover the battery, threw just an old piece of carpet in there. Got a little old style toolkit and got the spare. And I set those little rats up when I've got it at a car show or a cruise in. There's the power antenna mechanism or jack. And on this side I've tried to do the patina look again. I'll back up here so you can actually see it. And it's, you know, got the brownish or reddish. Got my Von Dutch flying eyeball on this side. And then on this side I just took a bunch of old Ford tags and cut up or put into place and bolted on, and a couple of old Virginia plates that I had that were personalized plates over the years, and a speed limit sign. And I kind of played around with some that's actually like a windshield marker, like you're in a car business, you write the numbers on the prices on the windshield or whatever. I took one of those and hand drew some flames on the side just to see how I like that. And there's where we've sanded some more to try to get the patina look. It's got a 78 model 302 engine. There's my mellow yellow overflow. Power brakes. Mustang II front suspension with the Fat Man Fabrications cross member. See if I can get in here and let you see that, with the Mustang II suspension. Power steering, power brakes. It is carbureted, manual choke, and I was trying to think if there's anything else up front. Let me try to get the hood locked. I've got the hood latch on a little pull handle. It's actually an emergency brake lever or hood lever that you just pull out on, and that pops the hood. So that's how we pop the hood. Brass knuckles for my front bumper. Got those drilled and bolted on, and we put 3 stripes on those bars that go on the front, red, white, and blue. Just kind of, and of course there I did the blue stripe up the middle of the hood when we were first doing it. And my son's name, when my father-in-law was working on this car, my oldest son was probably about 7 or 8, and he helped him quite a bit, or was there with him. I'll show you my other stickers. On the vent windows on each side, I've got the Thrush Muffler logo sticker. So I'll come back and finish up this video in just a second. I'll try to back up enough to get you the whole view of the car so you can see the stance and everything. Oh, and it's got the Mexican blanket rear seat, old school hot rod style. So there's the stance. You can see it sits down way over the tire on the front and on the back as well. Probably need to drop the front about another inch to really kind of dial it in exactly to where it looks level and sitting the way I want it to. But anyway, it rides out pretty good. It does have a little bit of bounce to it because it does sit so low, but it runs pretty good, looks pretty good, gets a lot of attention, and I'll be back to finish up in just a minute. Hey guys, I'll finish off like I always do with Bible verse and kind of a little maybe devotional type thing to go with that. I try to do that at the end of each of my videos. So on this one, since I was doing the gaps on those spark plugs, I'm going to use James 4 and 8. James chapter 4 verse 8. And the beginning of that verse says, if you will draw close to God, he will draw close to you. And like on those spark plugs, if that gap gets too far away, that can't make a connection, and it won't work. And just like with us, if we get too far away from God, things in our life begin to not work like they should. So just a reminder to try to stay close to God. I know things are going crazy in the world, or they always are, as far as if you watch the news or anything like that. But draw close to God, focus on Him, try to be uplifting, encouraging to each other. I'm trying to do more videos and be on here more often and throw these things in at the end, just whatever I feel like, kind of touches me or impacts me. Usually that helps with somebody else. So we'll do a little bit more on the 46 coupe and let you guys see more of it as we go forward. I've got it going, took it to a couple of cruise-ins here recently, so I'm gonna try to keep it active and let my wife drive the blue truck, or my son drive the truck, and I'll drive the 46 coupe and keep it going. So till next time, be blessed and be a blessing.